Welcome to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast, a pro football concentrated podcast that discusses NFL games week to week.
Week 9.
Nine.
Nine. Welcome back to the Victory Formation Lounge podcast. We are finally in week 9. Damn, some of us already eliminated for the playoffs. Not technically, but
make a run.
what was that? We can still make it.
I was thinking about fantasy, but
Oh yeah, fantasy. Yeah, I'm talking about like our respective teams. Shit, we now playing for a draft pick.
yeah,
Oh,
all of
my
us.
gosh.
Not all. What's your record right now? 3-6, three and
Yeah,
5.
3 and we're 3 and 5. 3 and 5.
Sorry,
After
what are
this-
you?
Yeah,
Two
Sai,
and
what are you-
5?
2 and 6.
Oh, so Sai, you're like picking number 4 or something like that now.
Yeah, I think we're at the bottom of the barrel.
Well, you
Are
know what's
you?
weird is
No, I think
We're like
the Panthers are.
I mean,
We're-
what overall?
Panthers have only won one game, so they're
we're a
picking
game
first.
out of the 7 seed right now, or something like that. Isn't that crazy, bro?
Mm.
Really? It's that close?
Look- Bro,
That's
we're gonna
interesting.
like accidentally make the playoffs and end up with yet again like the 16th pick.
Nah, I think I feel you, but it's probably better off, like you said earlier in one of several of our previous podcasts, that it's better off to get that pick and like
Yeah.
start from scratch with the new ownership, and probably start with a new
Oh,
coach.
we can't mess this draft up though.
Yeah,
We always mess
absolutely.
this up.
Yeah,
Like we like y'all teams have had so much like side. You guys are on another level when it comes to your organization.
yeah,
We just can't draft the right people, bro.
Yeah.
And then we don't develop them either. So
We don't.
like, it's not every day where you can get a Peyton Manning. And even his first season was terrible, bro. But
yeah.
he had guys around him, and I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's rough. Like you got to hit, especially at the draft, because the draft is where you build the core of the talent and the core of the team's identity, and then you supplement it with free agency. But the draft has to be the root of the nucleus of the squad. So
At least
Absolutely.
with Andrew Luck, you had what? How many seasons did he play? Like 8 or 9?
yeah, like 8.
8.
And I want to say that y'all probably made the playoffs in probably 80 or 90% of the seasons, right? With him.
We made the play. Yeah, I think we missed 3 playoff years with him, and most of them was because he was injured. But the years that he played full seasons, we always made the playoffs
Yeah. So it's like
for the most
you look at an RG3, you look at a Chase Young, like these guys are supposed to be around still, and they're not even like RG3 is a broadcaster.
The
Chase
broadcast
Young is
center,
yeah, bro. So it's like the NFL is crazy.
Gotta hit. Yeah, you gotta hit. Like facts. Anyway, let's jump right in. I guess I could start with the Colts at the Panthers. 3 and 5 versus 1 and 6. Honestly, I think it's a 50-50 game. As bad as the Panthers have played, we have had games where we've played just as bad, even though we have played, I guess, better for the most part this year. They can easily steal this one, if you want to call it that. They're home. They're just coming off their first win. They're probably on a high. They just came from a bye, I think. I think especially now they've taken play calling away from Frank Reich. I think the offense is playing a little bit better. Miles Sanders, I think, has lost his starting job.
Yeah,
Their
bro.
defense is playing a little tougher, and,
Last
and with
game,
us, we're playing, backup football, as in backup quarterback football, who's doing well for a backup, but it's still. I think our only chance to win this game is if like we go through Moss and JT, honestly, and then complement them with some passing plays and passing big plays, or but the root of the offense has to come from those two, so that the flaws of the defense may be hidden, especially the secondary. But I can't really call this game though. I don't even based on what I've seen in the last 2 weeks. I'm actually going to pick a Panthers win. I'll be real with you, and I think just
both
was that
secondaries are garbage right
terrible,
now.
right? Yeah.
So this could be a. No, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a shootout, but man,
Just given our track history, it's definitely going to be over 20 points because we've scored 20 points every game, at least. So if we score 23, they're going to score 28. That's just kind of what I'm used to at this point. So
24-21. I see them doing that. Colts.
24-21, that seems realistic. Or 21-20.
The Panthers
can score 20 points.
The game, yeah, it's like they're like 20-19 or something stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, they're really bad. So I guess I'll pick us to win. They're really bad. 21-20, Indy.
Bryce Young is going through it.
Yeah.
What happens if because I mean they had to have stuck last year if they picked Bryce Young first, right? Was he first?
Yep.
So what happens with Frank Reich, bro? If they're garbage again?
That's a great question. I think they're going to give him. I think it's an evaluation here. Are they improving? If the team is improving, and they may still be losing, they might give him a short leash early next year. And if it's really bad, they'll just sever. But if there's no improvement this year, it could be one and done, like first year fired, which is very rare, but it's very possible, and it doesn't help.
They got Jonathan Mingo, the rookie. You got these guys that are young. Like, let's just see how they are, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Cooper Huff, I can never figure him out.
Me too.
He had like a couple good games backing up McCaffrey, but man, with the running, Miles Sanders, like, I don't get it, bro.
I don't really either.
Last year, he burned me in the playoffs, but like, what is he? I can't figure.
He's one of those backs. Miles Sanders gives you.
Oh, he didn't even do anything in the Super Bowl. It was all game well.
Yes. So Miles Sanders gives you hints of Alvin Kamara mixed with, like, let me see, who's a good comparison.
They need a little big, right?
What's that?
Yeah,
he's big, but he's very shifty. So is Kamara. Kamara's actually pretty big. He's just very evened out and he's shifty. So you don't really tell. You can't really tell that he's a decently sized back. Yeah, just Sanders just hasn't panned out. He's had a few flashes here and there in a couple of seasons with the Eagles, but he's just never been consistent, right? I know he was a backup to Saquon in Penn State, and when Saquon left, he became he was Saquon's backup, and when Saquon left, he became the main guy. He actually was solid, but his strength was one of those versatile backs that can catch from the backfield and also run through the tackles. But he just hasn't panned out. Either he's not healthy, you have a game or two that's good, and then he'll get banged up. Like I can't call it with him. So, yeah.
Let's go, Zach Moss. That's all I got to say because I'm starting in 3 leagues this week, I think. So,
I actually have one of my teams. I have both of them. I start both of them.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously, like you said, bro. He's like one of the best backups in the league. And so,
Yes.
I mean, he surprised me. I mean, he was in the wrong place in Buffalo,
I
and
agree.
just he's averaging kind of 4 or 5 yards a carry.
Yeah,
So
he's a tough. I didn't realize how tough he's a tough runner. Like he's not very flashy, he's not very fast, but he is hard to tackle. And like the more you give him the ball, after a while, like the defenders, you could actually see it.
yeah,
Like
I mean,
he's
you could feed him the ball like 25
yeah,
times a game.
yeah. And then by the fourth quarter, he's gonna start breaking like 20-yard runs, like
Mm-hmm.
And on the flip side, JT is more the game breaking kind of back. Like gets an opportunity, can scamper for 40, he can scamper for like 60.
What was his deal for again? His contract?
Like
What's he
38,
look?
40,
Okay.
40 million, 38 to 40 or something like that for 3 years or some shit.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But he looks good though, like physically.
yeah, he's last week that's why I was shocked they stopped giving the ball. Like in the first quarter, he had 90 yards on like 5 carries, and then I think he finished the game 11 carries on 95 yards, and like he only touches the ball twice in the second half. So, but yeah, I think just because it's the Panthers, I think we sneak a win, and that's like I think it's going to be like 20-21 Indy. If it was any other team, I'd have picked a loss. So I'm not looking. I don't even have any like hopes or expectations in this one at all. So, well, what do you guys think?
I think it'll be, like I said, something weird. You guys, every game's weird with you guys, so.
Yeah. It's like a sine wave.
Yeah, man. 20-19.
20-19.
Game winning field goal by. We got Eddie Canero. Eddie Canero's the kicker.
Yeah. Oh, you're faint. What happened? We can hear you, but you're like far. You sound like you're far.
One of my earbuds died. Brand new.
Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why. Sorry, what you got for the Panthers?
I got the Colts winning 24-21 for this game. Being pretty conservative about it.
Yeah, they're both garbage, honestly. So it's a fair pick. So, Quicks, what you got?
Yo, so this looks like a revenge game for Frank Reich. I mean, but I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going to give that advantage.
That it will be. That it will be. Yeah.
Going to give that advantage to the Colts. I'd say 16-10. It's not going to be a high-scoring game.
Fair enough. So, Quick, who has us for the first time scoring on the 20. That's the reason why I picked the 21-20, because we've scored at least 20 points every game this year. So, other than that, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Anyway, next game we got Cy. You're hosting John.
Yes, we
You're going to New England for that game, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to New England for that game. I'm shipping up to Boston for that game.
You driving or flying?
Flying on my brother's dollar and coming back the same day, which is going to be stressful for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is it a late night flight?
For the home team, go ahead and
late night, early morning, and right after the game ends. What's up, Anthony?
Since you're the home team, I will let you chime in first. And
let me just say this. Washington, y'all kind of gave away the store when y'all dealt Montez Sweat and Chase Young before the deadline. But it looks like it's going to be in rebuild mode. But the loss of those two figures to your defensive line, you would think that would give us more time to move the ball against a unit that's already ranked 31st in points per game allowed in this season. And the Commanders, their offensive line hasn't been able to protect Sam Howell. He's been sacked 41 times this season. And given Bill Belichick's defensive mind, they might be able to exploit that. I mean, granted, I was a little bit cynical in the previous pod, but this time I'm going to be a little bit more optimistic with my team. I will say Patriots 17, Commanders 13.
Sounds accurate.
You sound muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, one of his earpieces died. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Let me turn this off. Okay, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, Bill's gonna dial some stuff up. So it's gonna be a rough game for Sam. I'm gonna have to pick New England. Let's see, 13-10.
They've had low scoring games this whole season, so
I think Ramondre. We don't have anybody to stop Ramondre Stevenson, so
Judon, not having Judon's going to hurt us, and so is Kendrick Bourne being out. But like I said, we'll see how this turns out. I still got my team winning, not by a blowout, not by that many points, but a win's a win in any case.
Yeah.
I just hope y'all don't do what the Saints did to us and just basically make us the lowest scoring, the worst scoring game we've had in our home season. I mean, in our home stadium, 38-0.
Oh, y'all didn't score in that game?
We didn't score in that game at all.
Man.
Yeah. I actually have Washington winning this game, but it's close. Like 20-14 or something like that. There's nothing in New England. Like Belichick's defense keeps games close, but there's nothing there. There's nothing there.
That doesn't matter in the NFL.
I mean, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised New England didn't trade Zeke. I thought they were going to try and trade him.
They didn't trade nobody. That was a surprise. A surprise to me.
That one in particular, I thought they would probably try and swing one with Dallas.
But Zeke's not having a terrible year.
No, he's not. But like just for draft assets, I mean,
and people that they thought would be on the trading block, like Mac Jones, Tyquan Thornton. I'm like, those are just unrealistic trading prospects right there.
Yeah.
I mean, some people were having rumors about Mac Jones being traded, but he gets a good job.
Yeah.
So how long does Mac Jones get? How long is his? Does he have a short leash?
I think this
is for third year, right?
Yeah, third year. This is third year, so it's show and prove for him.
They have to make a decision on his fifth-year option, I think, after this year. I could see. I don't know. At this point, Patriots might have to decline it.
Yeah, Malik Cunningham up in there.
I see. Nah. Yeah,
I'm probably gonna pick. Sorry, though.
Go ahead.
I feel like I'm gonna pick Washington, and the reason why I'm picking them is because even though they traded two of their top defensive ends, I could see that being an extra motivation. My little brothers are gonna get a win because like they've lost 3 in a row. My sons. Yeah. So they've lost 3 in a row, so I can see them get this one. I'll say 21-15. Probably gonna be a field goal galore for New England.
No, yeah. Well, yeah. New England's their defense is commendable, but they're just. I watch their offense and scratch my head like, what is this? Sometimes, and like now that Bourne is out of there, nah, man, it's a wrap though. They're done. They might beat Indy later on, but it's a wrap, man.
Oh, yeah, we see.
Let me tell you something. If those dudes get off on our secondary, I might break my TV.
Make sure the remote
That's the same thing I almost did
are far away from you during that game.
Erica might break you.
That's the same thing I did with Bradbury. I thought I was about to fly my plate onto the TV. Giving up all them plays.
Was he was covering Dotson?
He was covering Dotson, yeah. And even the first touchdown, Scary Terry, he was the one covering. And he was covering Dotson on the last touchdown.
Oh, the Logan Thomas one, or
Yeah, no, Logan Thomas, was that the last touchdown?
I think no, it was Jamison Crowder.
Crowder, yeah, he was covering Crowder.
Got you.
The Thomas one, I think he was covered by safety. No, Reed Blankenship was covering him, and then of course he got the INT.
That was a big pick.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Man, I gotta tell you real quick.
Yeah.
AJ Brown, bro, he's
Cold.
always been like boom or bust, but this season, man, he's top 3 receiver in the league, man. He is really good.
And the thing is that his catch radius. I mean, I know we haven't got to the Eagles yet, but
That catch, bro, that he made in the end zone, the first one, did he score twice?
I
Once.
still can't believe,
Bro,
I
that
still can't
catch-
believe Tennessee actually traded him.
yo, I can't.
I was
I
was so happy when that happened because trust me, man, the combo of him and Henry, man.
Nah, but even Howie Roseman couldn't believe that he was able to swing that through, let alone anybody else outside. Because Jalen hit Howie up, and Howie was like, I don't know how that's gonna happen. You listen to AJ Brown tell that story. Howie was like, I don't know how that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But for the morning of the draft, still be able to push and be like, let me give this a shot. And your head coach is running around saying, there's no way you're leaving the building. It's like, dude.
I mean, I'll be straight up. I don't think anybody in the league can stop AJ Brown.
Oh, nah. Hell no.
Nah. That's like Megatron 2. They have a new name for him. That's like Megatron 2.0. And the thing is, even if you stop him, you still have to worry about Smitty. You still have to worry about Dallas.
Yeah.
You got to worry about Julio. Julio's not coming to form in the red zone.
And Swift.
And
I can't believe
Swift
Julio
has lanes now because of them. So
it's all on Jalen not to turn the ball over.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. He just doesn't. He has no reason. And you're getting Cam Jurgens back. Your right guard. So you have no reason to turn the ball over. And then on defense too, I mean, there's work that needs to be done in the back end. Like, with Slade gets beat quite a bit, even though Bradbury is the one that's getting beat the most. I do have trust and faith in our linebackers. I think Nakobe Dean got benched the last game due to misplays. So between Morrow and what's the guy from Tennessee? I forgot his name.
Byard?
No, not Byard. Byard is the safety. I mean, Byard was still getting his feet wet. He even almost caught an interception. There was one play where he almost came down with it. I could see him coming down with another one because he has 3 interceptions against Doc in his career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I could see him. For some reason, anytime he's played him the last 3 times, he's always caught an interception. So, but
this could be a statement game. This is going
to be a statement game. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be at the Link. Michael Parsons is talking about Dallas Cowboys should come in and take over that stadium. I'm like, dude, I don't know if you're smoking or drinking. I don't know what you're drinking. It's not Philly. We're not Washington. You're not taking over our stadium.
No, exactly.
You're crazy. And then against the Cowboys, nah, you're not going to. You'll be lucky to be in front of a seat with a Cowboys fan.
Nah, I feel you, man. I feel you.
It's going to be a close game. I did say at the beginning of the season that I see us splitting the series. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I would say 28 to 24.
You guys are home, right?
We're at home, yeah.
35-32 Eagles.
Eagles 27-23.
CeeDee Lamb he got me 43 points last week.
That guy's too slippery, man. Like, you can't, like, he's able to find mismatches. I mean, I got to give it to him. He could easily mismatch. He's able to easily find mismatches on his own.
I cannot
It's
call
weird
this.
because they're
I
not
cannot
giving.
call this game.
They're
Eagles.
not putting Pollard's not getting into space, and so he's running between the tackles, and that's not his game. So until they figure that out, I mean,
And
it's gonna be.
and the Eagles are one of the best run stopping defenses in the league,
Mhm.
if not the
Yeah,
best.
I mean, Brian Robinson was nothing last week.
Eagles are so good, but Dallas is on a roll lately, and I can't fucking call it. And like, it's this division is fucking crazy. The division is crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. I think you're gonna split. I believe Cowboys win this game and you beat them in Dallas because nobody's expecting it.
I'm surprised.
That is the story of the NFC East.
The next game is going to be Sunday night, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday night, and
So
Eagles tend to play well on Sunday night.
I got Dallas winning 35-31 this game, and then on the return game, I think the Eagles beat them handily. I don't even think that one's going to be close. I think that one is, well, it will be close, but not as close as this game. But I think because nobody's expecting it, I think Dallas wins this game. And then the Eagles respond the next one. Because that's just how your division is. Because I didn't expect Washington to be in this game last week, and yet they were because it's the fucking NFC East. Like seriously,
but as I said, it's any given Sunday. I mean,
it's
I knew
Washington.
I knew they were gonna be in it. I didn't think they were gonna win, but I just knew that it was gonna be a close game.
Yeah. Nah. So yeah, just for that. I expect the Eagles to win, but I'm just picking Dallas because that's just what your division is.
Hey, you guys play the Giants already once?
Nah, Christmas Day.
Practice.
The last game, and then the last game of the season, which we're probably not gonna need. I'm sure most of the starters will probably be sitting if we've already made it. If we already have the number 1 seed, or if we don't have it, then they'll probably finish that game. But I'm afraid of that turf, man.
Mm-hmm.
That turf. If Lane Johnson gets injured for some reason in this game, I could see Dallas winning it.
Is he he's healthy now though, right? He's good.
He's healthy now, yeah. Okay. It was just a little minor setback.
I know. Reality tells me you're gonna win this game, but just because it's the NFC East and it's high stakes, something that I least expect is going to happen, and that's why I'm picking.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate because I was actually telling my wife, I'm like, the guy that cuts my grass is a Cowboys fan. Even if we lose, I'm still gonna call him. Actually, I called him to come and cut it after we won, just for me to pick on him. But I'll probably do it again.
Be careful, because he's gonna carve a star out of your grass, dog.
he's gonna put pesticides in your grass, bro.
Oh, he already did that.
He's gonna carve a star out of your grass, and there's nothing you could do about it. Oh man, I'm looking forward to this game. It's gonna be fun. Is it at 1 o'clock?
Nah, it's a 4:35. 4:25.
Okay.
Right now we have I think our games till we play the Cardinals in January are all either 4 o'clock or
prime time.
Hey, just think about next year. The Fox lead broadcast is going to be Kevin Burkhardt and Tom Brady.
That's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting.
I'm looking forward to hearing his analysis. I mean, he's the GOAT. So,
man, he's taking a nice break. That's good for him.
Yeah. You know what? If he decides I'm going to come out, everybody's going to be at him. Like, oh, let's kick the wheels with this guy because he's just the legend, dog. He's just a winning legend. This is what he is. Like, and you know what? Like, I respect him so much, but I fucking hate him because I'm a Colts fan. And he's cost us so many titles in the 2000s. I fucking hate him. But, like, the respect is there. He is cold. Cold. Goodness gracious.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy boy, we miss you.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to some other games. The Titans at the Steelers. I think the Steelers are going to win this game. Just because of the defense. Levis had a great one, but I don't think this caliber of defense is going to. But who's starting for, because Pickett is out, right?
No, he might play.
Oh.
I don't think it matters.
I was about to say, it's not like he makes a difference. He's terrible.
He's got like 1 touchdown this year.
He's terrible. And Najee Harris is slower than me. So, like...
they need to start using Jalen Warren more.
Yeah, he's more explosive. I don't understand
you
that.
You see, Deontay Johnson was so mad after that game last week.
Yeah. You know what? I reversed that. Tennessee will win. I just thought the defense will really put one on Levis, but even if they do, their offense is not going to back it up. So I got the Titans. I got the Titans winning.
This is the time of year where Derrick Henry starts picking up steam.
Yes. Like I said, it's the second half of the year where like the trenches start to dictate the men from the boys, the running game, like the running game, the physical teams, you know, those are the teams that you see later on in the year like prevailing. So you're absolutely right. So I'm going with Titans on that.
Yeah, I got Titans.
Titans side, who you got?
Titans.
Quicks?
I gotta go with the Titans, man.
Titans, okay.
Yeah, Will Levis, I think he's gonna have another. He's gonna feast on those DBs.
I hope so.
We got the Euro game is good this week. The Dolphins are at the Chiefs.
Hey, watch when Tyreek scores. He said he's got a nice little celebration for them.
He's gonna score.
He scores every week.
That motherfucker is another guy that cannot be stopped.
No.
We were able to neutralize him a little bit. He still scored.
He cannot be stopped. He can't be stopped. I used to be like, yeah, he ain't it. Like if once he leaves Mahomes, bro, I take that all back.
The truth.
So before the season, he said he was going to break the record. He's got to be on pace, right?
He's on pace.
He has like 90-something yards, I think.
Yeah. He's on pace. So, yeah. So who you guys have? This is a good game.
I got the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I think they still come up with a win. I mean, their defense,
especially after that surprising loss, I think they'll come. Yeah. They're gonna come mad.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift gonna be there?
I don't think so.
No, Germany.
That's Germany, right?
Yeah.
I'll pick the Chiefs.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs. Sorry, who you got?
You've seen the Sunshine Band.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Taylor Swift, your favorite.
You said Taylor Swift. I've never even heard a single Taylor Swift song.
Are you sure, Si? She's pretty popular, you know.
So?
You probably heard her song somewhere, Si.
Maybe, but I don't got no MP3s or no albums by her.
Fair enough.
MP3.
We'll call you a closet Taylor fan. Anyway, Bears at the Saints. Saints, easy.
You live 2 miles away from a dress shop, and yet that's not even on my list of reasons for why I think you're secretly a transvestite.
Si, be nice. Come on. Si, if you want me to get you a Taylor Swift ticket to one of her concerts, let me know. I will get it for you for your birthday.
I don't need to. I don't need to. I'll ask some of John's family if I want that. I know they're fans of Taylor Swift.
I'll get you tickets.
Ain't some of your siblings fan of Taylor Swift?
Probably, yeah.
Si, you live in the DMV. It's easier for me to get you tickets. Just say when, and I'll get you tickets. I might even get you the backstage package to meet her, dog.
I'll get you a Beyonce.
You might be Kelsey along with that, dog.
That'd be fine. That'd be cool.
Anyway, yeah. So Bears at the Saints. I think Saints get that one.
Excuse me.
Saints.
Yeah. Everyone's unanimous. Saints. Okay. Bucks at the Texans.
Bucks.
That's a boring game.
I'll say Texans.
I say Texans too.
I'd say, yeah, that's Texans.
Yeah.
Shoot.
So you had Bucks?
Yeah, I got the Bucks one with them.
Okay. Cards at the Browns.
You got the Browns.
Ooh.
Brown.
Arizona, is Kyler Murray back?
That's a good question. Is he playing this week?
Nah, I think it's a rookie.
Is the rookie?
Yeah.
Oh, Clayton
Then the
too?
Browns. I don't trust the rookie against that defense. It's the Browns then.
Yeah, I like the Browns in that one.
Yeah. Sai?
Browns.
Quakes? Browns as well?
Browns, yeah.
Okay. Then we got... we already said the Commanders and Patriots, so that we already said. Rams at the Packers.
Ooh.
Exactly.
God.
Damn good question.
I don't think Matt Stafford might not play.
Really? He's hurt?
Yeah.
If he's hurt, I'm going with the. Nah, I still can't even confidently go with the Packers.
I'm gonna go with the Packers,
think-
man.
I like the Rams in this one somehow.
It's at home. I think it's getting cold out there. The Rams are probably gonna be freezing their balls off.
I'm gonna go with the Rams, just in case Stafford plays. I'll go with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good one. Seahawks at the Ravens.
Ooh. I like that game.
Ravens.
I gotta say Ravens too, man.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Seahawks. I didn't like what I saw with the Ravens. Ravens are still going to win a lot of games, but I don't like what I saw against the Cardinals last week. And the Seahawks are on a high after that trade. You know what? The Ravens also play some very good defense, though.
Nah, they do. I mean, you got Owe and Ogunjobi.
Yeah.
On the outside.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens, though. I'm going with the Ravens. Sorry, I take that back. I'm going with the Ravens.
Baltimore.
That offense.
Mhm.
Crazy.
Vikings at the Falcons.
Falcons.
Taylor Heineke.
Yep. Five
Vikings.
going with the Falcons.
Wait, is Heineke starting?
Falcons.
Yeah.
Yep. They
Why
bench
did they
Reader.
bench?
They bench Reader. Yeah.
Ooh, they are also going to be on the market for a quarterback. Maybe
Mhm.
Shedeur Sanders should declare for the draft.
Mm-hmm. What you got?
Wait,
Quick?
the Falcons play who?
Falcons, man.
But
Falcons.
the Falcons, they play the Falcons play Vikings.
Vikings, yeah. Vikings
Ooh.
have a rookie quarterback too. Even though they have Joshua Dobbs, who sucks. Only game he won this year is against the Cowboys.
Ooh. I can't believe they won that game.
I know.
Beat them. Pretty side of them.
When does Jettis come back?
Probably got like 2 weeks, at least 2 more weeks. Do they have their bye already?
I don't know.
I don't think.
My guess is he's probably gonna come back after a bye week. Because now that he's on IR, he has to miss at least 4 games. When you do the in-season IR, it has to be at least 4 games. I think he's missed 2 already, so he's got at least 2 more.
Man. People need him back for fantasy.
For sure. Trust me. Yeah, but I'm definitely going. Yeah, I'm definitely going the Falcons. Because it's gonna take Dobbs, whatever his name is, some time to build some chemistry. I don't even know if he's gonna start the first game.
They have a good defense.
They do, but I don't know if he's gonna have any chemistry with the receivers.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Just throw the ball to Hawkinson like 15 times, you know?
Yeah. But I would say I would give them the benefit of that. They have a decent running game, but they don't run the ball well, do they?
No. Pretty
That's
soon Cam Akers is going to have that job.
Yeah. I'm gonna stick with the Falcons. Yeah, I'll stick with the Falcons. What you guys got?
Atlanta's at home?
Yeah.
I'll take the Falcons.
Falcons.
They got a nice stadium. Man, I like this.
Yeah,
stadium.
you were there 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Ward Giannis, right?
Yeah. Sorry, you got who you got? Falcons, you say?
Yeah, Atlanta, yeah.
All right, Quicks.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Unanimous. Okay. The G-men at the black hole. G-men at the Raiders. I'm actually going with Oakland. They're gonna have a bounce back on the Antonio Pierce.
I saw something about Marshawn Lynch. Like they should make him the coach.
That guy's one of my favorite players of all time.
I love Marshawn Lynch.
I love Marshawn Lynch. He's
Yeah,
definitely up there, one of my favorites of all time. Easy.
The Giants get blown out in this game.
I think they lose. I don't know about the blowout, but I think they lose. I think there's going to be a little more pep in Oakland's step with now that McDaniels is out. And now they have Antonio Pierce, who was a former player,
Yeah.
so they might have that players coach vibe, like
You saw his press conference?
Not yet. Pretty
He was
good.
talking about he's from Compton and he grew up listening to NWA and he was like the Raiders. Like I used to like him when he was playing because we had him on the Redskins for a minute.
Oh yeah, he was before he went to New York. Was it after?
Yeah.
Yeah, before.
We had him on the same defense with like Sean Taylor and stuff, bro. I liked him. But the Raiders, I don't know, man. Aiden O'Connell, that's his name, right?
Yep, that's
the rookie. Man, he better get that ball to Devontae Adams.
Yep.
Damn, Jimmy G got benched.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
That's crazy.
how much money they pay him?
Isn't it like $70-something million?
Yeah, he's got a decent bag. It's not top dollar, but it's decent.
Did he bench Derek Carr last year, or they did?
Huh?
Did they bench Derek Carr last year? I can't remember.
They did. Well, towards the end, he decided he didn't want to play anymore.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then they released him during the Super Bowl. Man, Josh McDaniels just run. He's like a mini Chip Kelly.
He ran him out of town.
He run everybody out of town, including his star quarterback.
Man.
Yeah. I'm going with the Raiders.
Yeah.
New York is bad, and Darren Waller is out for a couple of weeks. It's done.
Can't believe we lost to them.
It's done. Yeah, it's division games. Like I said, your division is weird as hell.
Yeah.
Like whatever you expect never happens. That's why I picked the Cowboys this week. It's just, you expect the Eagles to win, but yeah.
14-7.
Yeah.
What a joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm picking the Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Dimes comes back this week too, I think.
Screw Dimes.
It don't matter, dog. It don't matter.
I think this dude is gonna get fired too. That's another person that could get fired.
I think so too, bro.
I don't like him. I don't like him, dude. Matt, what's his name? Brian Dable?
Dable, yeah.
Dable gets fired.
I agree.
You know who he looks like? What's the name of that dude that played? He was in The Green Mile, and he was also in a bunch of other movies. He looks like that actor.
I forgot his name. I know who you're talking about.
Michael Clark
Doesn't
Duncan.
he look like that? Huh?
Michael Clark Duncan?
No.
Not his co-actor, the supporting actor.
Yeah, he was the guard. He was the guard.
Forgot his name. I know who John's talking about. He kind of does look like him, though. It does look like him. But yeah, Ty, who you got?
What's it called for the Raiders and the Giants? I got the Raiders.
Okay. So I think we all got the Raiders. John, you got the Raiders, right? Or you got Giants?
Yeah, I'll pick the Raiders.
Yeah, man. The Giants are so bad. Anyway, next game is a good one. Bills at the Bengals.
That's a good game. Mm-hmm. That's a Sunday night game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I can't call that, man, because, like, who's at home?
Bengals.
I got to pick Bengals in this one, man. I think they're clicking, bro. Him, Burrow to Chase.
Yeah.
I don't know if, the Bills secondary is not consistent.
Yeah, even though they traded for a corner, Rasul Douglas, I don't.
Are they going to play Fournette, or is he on the practice squad?
I think he's on the practice squad, but you can bring up three
Bring him
players
up
from
3
the practice
times.
squad. Yeah, 3 players, right, from the practice squad.
You could bring up 2, I think.
2. I have a feeling he's going to be brought up as one of them.
It's going to be cold, but that's going to be a cold game too.
Yeah, I think the Bengals are going to win this. Ugh, shit. Nah, man, I can't just call it like that.
I think the Bengals win.
Fuck it, Bengals it is.
Cincinnati.
Bengals.
Yeah, it's good. That's going to be a good game though. And then on Monday night game, the Chargers at the Jets.
Hey, how long until Brandon Staley gets fired?
I don't think he gets fired, but yeah.
Who?
Really?
Who? The Chargers coach.
Yeah.
This is 3rd year, right? Or was it
I
second?
think so. 3rd or 4th. I mean, he wins the playoffs last year.
He's getting fired at the end of the year, dog. I don't think they make the playoffs, which is why I think he's getting fired at the end of the year.
Who becomes the head coach? Kellen Moore.
It's pathetic.
They have way too much talent to be where they are, so that's
The
why.
worst thing you did was to go get Kellen Moore. I see why Dallas fired him.
Yep.
Trying to be creative.
I go with
Jets. Brees Hall. This is Brees Hall, right? He's going to feast on that.
I'm going with the Chargers just because of
defense.
Eckler.
Yeah, same here. I'm
Yeah, I'm
going with the Chargers.
Yeah.
I go with LA.
Picking the Jets, dude.
Jets. It's not far-fetched because the Chargers are garbage too. I just trust their offense more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just trust the Chargers offense more. That's all. But yeah, that quite a skip. Like looking at that preview, there are a couple of good games this week. So
Yeah.
very closely matched games. I'm actually looking forward to seeing the results of these games. So, but yeah, that concludes our preview for Week 9. As we climb up the season, the game of the week clearly is Dallas at Philadelphia. So hopefully next week we'll have Abel on here to talk about whatever that result is.
Why they lost.
Make sure you're present for this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to the banter and the trash talk. So I'll have him on here for sure. He would have been on here today, but he claims that work was kicking his ass. So yeah. So we'll see on Tuesday. I think next week we'll do Tuesday since it's no trick or treating or whatever anymore. So yeah. And it was freezing yesterday, dog. I went trick or treating. My God, it was cold as shit.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was cold as shit.
Yeah,
you see your name all bundled up, bro.
Yeah, it's like
morning.
40 degrees.
It was the coldest it's been this month today.
This year so far. I mean, sorry, since summer.
I hope it gets colder. I hope we have a snowstorm.
Well, they do say we're having more. There's a high chance of having snow this year.
Good.
And blizzards.
Good.
So it's been like a good 6 years since we've had that. So we'll see.
Got yourself another nor'easter coming.
I fucking hope so.
Remember that? Yeah.
I got the car to go through the snow now, so it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's true. You have to go in how many times a week? Quick.
I only go in once a week. I don't go in it's not, and even that they're not too strict on it. Okay. So there's weeks where I don't even go in.
You don't even go in. That's good.
Yeah. Do you guys? I heard you guys have started
going in.
Yeah.
Patent office has always been lax. A lot of government has started to go in, but the patent office, no.
No.
Some people choose to go in. Those are the ones that live close to the campus office.
But do you usually go in, or you don't at all?
I haven't been to my office since I cleared it out, and I cleared it out at the beginning of the year because they were moving me to another office, and they were saying if I don't take my shit out, they'll throw it out. So I went to see what I had in there, and there was nothing. So it's fine. So
yeah. So I don't go in. I'm not even going in. I went in on Monday, and that was it. I was like, all right, see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I pick my days. I don't really. I'm not holding
Like
on
a
to
set strict
day.
day.
Yeah, I'll just pick whatever day I feel like going in.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Cool. Anyway, gentlemen, it's always a pleasure.
All right.
Looking forward to these games and this result.
Yep. Going to see.
Everybody that tuned in, we appreciate you. Circulate, and see you next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.